So I'm about to cycle for 10 minutes again and ta-da-da-da on the Peloton. This is a whole Lululemon fit. I think I want to say 120 on sale. And Lululemon socks, they were 3 for $30, but I can only seem to find the gray pair. I don't think it's worth it spending $30 on 3 pairs of socks. Are they good socks? Yeah. Would I wear them every day? Yeah. Are they sweat resistant? I don't know. But like, have I had them on for 2 days in a row? Yeah. They just go. It just works. Oh my goodness. So today is cycling and chatting, and today's date, I don't know. Hey Alexa, what's today's date?
Today is Friday, April 29th.
Today's Friday, April 29th. I'm doing myself. And
sorry, I'm having trouble hearing. Can you say that again?
Alexa, turn off the bathroom light.
Okay.
Oh damn, I turned that on. Alexa, turn off the living room light.
Okay.
I have 2 lights. Alexa, cancel.
I'm not quite sure what went wrong.
So I have, is she still, no, okay. I have 2 lights in the bathroom, and I turned on the one that's not connected to the Alexa, so the light didn't turn off. But that's completely my fault. Alright, I'm doing it just right. 10 miles, let's go. Alright, so today was a pretty good day. Is this a better angle than last time? Yeah, it is. Boom, 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 the fat. Okay, we do not fat shame, okay? No fat shaming. So I got really good, and it came right back down. I got really good like feedback off of the first cycling and chatting, or chatting and cycling, whatever I named it, a couple days ago. So I decided to do it again. And today was a great day. For my day job, we went on a trip, and we went to the Bronx Zoo. And I was like really surprised in myself. Like, I know way more about animals than I thought that I knew. OMG. So like when we saw the peacocks, I started talking about peacocks and the feathers and like the mating. Then I started talking about water animals and rhinos and stuff. And I was just like, really feeling it. And then we went to go see tigers, and I'm like, yeah, have you heard the song Lions and Tigers and Bears? And then we went to go see some of the baboons, and then it just made me think about Jumanji, and I was like, no, at first I said Jungle Book because I was trying to think Jumanji, but they both started with a J. And then I was like, yo, have you seen Jumanji? I was like, if these baboons tried to attack you right now, like, like, what would you do? And this one person was like, yeah, I would fight it. I know I die, but I would fight it. And I was like, ah! Something that was really on my mind, though, is that I actually wanted to work at the zoo. They have these jobs that, basically one of my theater professors, shout out to Lori Key, she was amazing, and I wish that I was more confident when I took her class. I feel like a lot of times in college, I opted out of the acting classes because I always told myself that I'm a black woman and that people were only going to cast me as like a slave, a crackhead, a baby mama, or something like that. And I didn't want to be any of those things. And so I opted out of acting, and I always chose to... that's actually the reason why I got more into costume design. Like, I've always loved a nice look. But because I was avoiding being that black, pregnant, crackhead person, I just really focused on costume design. And anyway, so she has a friend from the Bronx Zoo, and like she used to post every year that the Bronx Zoo was hiring. And I always looked at it and I was like, oh, I would like to do that. And I I never really tried and like went for it. But today on this trip, I have this headset speaker that I wear, and I'm literally just talking about all the animals and reading all the signs, and I printed out maps for everybody, and I'm teaching them how to read the map and how to just read the different things around. And like, what's the difference between like a bison and a buffalo? It was so much, and I truly enjoyed it. And it made me remember that there was a point in time where I really wanted to be a tour guide, because I do enjoy talking to large groups of people, especially about things that I'm passionate about. And I didn't even know it, but apparently I'm passionate about animals. I used to work for this company called Bronx River Alliance, and I think the crazy part is like, even like if you have kids, right? Like, you're gonna try to do your best for that kid, but you never know which little thing is gonna traumatize that kid, or which little thing is gonna have like the greatest impact. So when I first came to the Bronx, I joined this program. Oh, my water bottle's in my book bag. Darn, my mouth is dry. I joined this program called Wildcat Internship program. And in that program, yeah, they give you internships. So there was a bunch of different jobs. But then I'm like, oh, I'm going to apply for the CVS. Just because CVS was a familiar name, I didn't really think much about it. At this time, I want to say I was 18 at the time. I didn't think much about it at all. And then the mentors in the program, they were like, no, you're not applying to that job. Like, are you kidding me? You're going to do this administrative assistant job. They're like, that's not for you. You're not that type of person. And I really appreciate that now, because I would have really settled to like stocking shelves if they didn't make me do the administrative assistant job. But at Bronx River Alliance, I was the director of education. I was his administrative assistant, well, intern assistant. And we went on this trip. One time we went on this trip to this high school, and we taught them about rainwater and how water absorbs into soil, and like the impact of like littering, that was like really fun. And I made this little thing for them to like experiment with. But the trip that really stands out to me, whenever I get to the last 10 seconds, the last 10 for distance, I'm at 0.94, so I'm going to go fast until it reaches 1.0. Because I'm talking, I'm like not going to meet my timing that I usually do. I usually do a mile in 5 minutes. I'm at 6 minutes, and I'm not at a mile. Okay, there. Anyway, so the trip was to, I shouldn't even call it a trip. In my mind, I'm thinking trip, because in my mind, I'm still like a little kid at that point. But it was a business, not a meeting. I would say it was more like a PD. Yeah, it was more like a PD about birds. I didn't even know I love birds until one day I'm like, ooh, birds. And basically they were talking about different types of birds. You have long-legged birds and short-legged birds, and birds with short wings and birds with long wings, and birds that can fly and birds that can't fly. And you have a flamingo that stands on one leg. And you have birds that kill their babies when they're born because they might have had too many babies and they can't feed all of them. And then we also talked about like when the leaves fall out the trees and stay on top of the water, like what type of impact do those leaves have on the environment? Like, should those leaves be removed? Like, really interesting things to me. And at the time, I actually don't like sitting through meetings. Like, I'm a person where I'll get bored and I fall asleep. But like, I remember these conversations, which again, didn't know it would ever have an impact on me. All these years later, now I like birds. I remember in college, I took one science class, and we were studying, I don't remember the name of the land. I want to say it starts with a G. It was Vampire Finch birds. If I might be wrong, but that's what I believe it's called. And basically, birds that drink blood from like animals. And I'm like, what? And that's the only thing I remember for that class. Like literally thousands of dollars per credit. And that's the only thing I can tell you about that class. Sometimes college I think is like a waste of money, but that's a whole different conversation. I do think people should go, but it's really about your reason and why you go. But back to the subject. So that bird really was interesting to me. And then it's a place that starts with a G. It's not Galapagos is not a place. What the hell is Galapagos? I think it's somewhere that's hot. Hey Alexa, where are Vampire Finch birds from?
Here's something I found on the web. According to fandom.com, the vampire finch is a small bird native to the Galapagos Islands.
Thank you, Alexa.
My pleasure. Just doing my job. And happy Friday.
Thank you. See, memory. How did I get that right? And I took this class maybe in 2012. I don't know. And it's whatever she said today is at the beginning. So that just made me happy that my memory actually worked. And also, if you all don't know, I majored in theater, production, and theater with a minor in journalism. So I love asking questions. I love anything theatrical. On top of me loving birds and animals. Oh, I watch a lot of YouTube videos about animals like attacking herds and eating small little baby animals and things like that. And I watch a lot of documentaries like The World at Night, or like watching like, I don't know, polar bears or cats migrate. And those things are like really interesting to me. Darn, I was about to say one thing. In 2020, me and my friends, we went to Disney World, Disneyland, whichever one, the one that's called down in Florida. And it was this show, a tiki show. And inside the show, it started with 4 birds talking. And one of the birds spoke in French, one was English. One, I think, was like from a Spanish country. I want to say it was Mexico, maybe Venezuela. I don't really remember. And there was a 4th one. And I was just so excited to see the birds talking and the chest moving and the wings moving. And it ended up being a show. I don't know what the show was about, but I thought it was beautiful because you have birds on different levels and different areas of this arena performing. And I was just sitting there excited with my head to the sky. And all my friends laughed at me. They were like, you really love birds. I'm like, yeah, I do. But I'm really able to connect that at this point in life that I really do love birds. All right, last point 8, point 7, point 6, point 5, point 4, point 3, point 2, my mouth is dry now, point 1, 2 miles. I would never own a parrot. No. I think that parrots, they talk a lot. And, like, if my cat could talk, I could just only imagine the things that she would say to me. So I cannot have that. And parrots seem to be actually pretty annoying. Oh. Anyway, I want to go on a date to the wrong zoo. I need to go back because I was told that there wasn't any butterflies today because there was no flowers. There were butterflies and there were flowers. So I didn't go to see the butterflies. There's this thing called the mouse house. I didn't get to see the mouse house either. Yeah, it's a lot, but I'm about to get ready for bed. Bye. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. My name is Moni Meish. I do a million things, but most importantly, I am a rapper. I have tons of music out right now. I have 21 songs out right now. I have new songs coming out every month. I'm really trying to stay consistent, and you can find a lot. You can find rock songs, hip-hop songs, trap sounding songs, those songs with all those different ad-libs. I have a variety. I would like to say that I'm like a treasure chest with a lot of options, and you just need to like pick what you want. All right, y'all. Bye. Oh, stream me on Spotify. Okay, bye.